Okay, let's have a wee look at journey times across time zones. Okay, dead easy. It says here the Eurostar train leaves London at 23:45 local time and arrives in Paris at 03:55 local time. If Paris is an hour ahead of London, another little spelling mistake there, how long did the journey take? Okay, so we're going from 23:45 and our journey time is taking us to 03:55, which is Paris local time. But remember, since Paris is an hour ahead of London, let's wind that hour back. So it might be 3:55 in Paris, but it's actually still 2:55 in London. Okay? All the person needs to do when they get there is just put their clock forward 1 hour. So going from 23:45 to 02:55, that journey time is going to be 3 hours and 10 minutes. Another way you can look at that is to think, well, as soon as you get on a plane or a train and you're going to other time zones, the first thing the pilot or whoever's driving the vehicle will say to you is set your watch to the new local time that you'll arrive in. So if it's 23:45 in London, that must mean it's going to be 12:45 in Paris. So it goes from 12:45 to 3:55. Again, that gives us our 3 hours and 10 minutes. Whatever way makes most sense to you. Okay? Let's look at this one. Reading tables of information. So it's the same people that are travelling on the Eurostar train to Paris. Now this question is a bit involved just because it contains a lot of information. So you really need to lay out your working very carefully here. So there are 3 types of seats available on the Eurostar train: Standard Premier and Business Premier. The fares for one adult are shown in the table. Children up to the age of 11 pay 75% of the adult fare. Travel insurance is also available as shown in the table below. Children up to the age of 11 pay 50% of that. And there's a £2.50 booking fee for all credit card transactions. Okay? So here's the details that we're looking for. So it says here, Mr. and Mrs. Black and their 2 children. Okay? So first of all, this is going to be 2 adults. They're buying Standard Premier semi-flexible tickets. So Standard Premier semi-flexible tickets, that's going to be this price here. Okay? I am now not concerned with anything else. I am just looking for the Standard Premier semi-flexible. So 2 adults travelling at paying that is going to be 2 times 197, which is going to be £394. Okay, so let's make that stand out just now. Then let's take a look at their children. The 2 children that they have here, aged 6 and 10, well, they're under the age of 11. So it's going to be for the 2 children, it's going to be 2 times 197, but they're paying 75% of the adult fare. So 75% as a decimal is 0.75. So let's multiply our price by 0.75. And that will give me a price of £295.50. Okay, so let's highlight that because we'll need that in a minute. Now let's take a look at the next bit. They also buy travel insurance for all 4 people. So travel insurance is £26 per person. So for the 2 adults, it's going to be 2 times 26, which gives us £52. Let's highlight that. We will need that in a second. Then for the 2 childs, It's going to be 2 times the 26, but they're paying 50% of the price. So it's going to be times by 0.5. So that's just going to give me £26. Let's highlight that. So I've dealt with the first bullet point. The second bullet point, they pay by credit card. So it's one transaction by credit card. That's going to be a flat fee of £2.50. So it's going to be plus the £2.50, which I will again make stand out. So I've dealt with that. And finally, it says that they have budgeted £550 for travel costs. Have they budgeted enough? So let's add up these amounts here and let's work out how much this is going to be. So the total is going to be £394 plus £295.50 plus the £52 plus £26 plus our £2.50 booking fee because it's getting paid on a credit card. Altogether, that gives us £770. It says they have budgeted £550. Have they budgeted enough? No. Not budgeted enough. Always give you a reason why. Since 770 is greater than 550. Okay.